All right, well, we're here today with Jeremy Smith and Trew Rickers, the founding fathers of the Roswell Music Festival. Guys, back for year two.
Year two, baby.
Year two, you ready to go?
I am. Bigger, better.
Well, it sounds like a lot bigger and better. So I guess the first thing that I notice is you have 2 stages this year. You've got some killer bands this year. So talk a little bit about, when's the event? Talk about the bands. What's going on?
Yeah, so we will have the gates open at noon.
On May 18th.
On May 18th.
It's a one-day festival.
One-day festival. And, this year we have our headliner, Sister Hazel.
It's awesome.
Kind of a local favorite of a lot of people around here. We also have Kevin Kinney Band, who's from Driving and Crying.
Nice.
So another little local favorite.
Yep. Awesome.
As long as we have a great lineup this year.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Excited.
I know you probably work really hard trying to get all these bands in, so that's awesome.
It is. It's sometimes difficult, the routing and all that, but yeah. We got it done.
All right, so gates open at 12. Concerts, I guess the stages start at 1, right? The music starts at 1. 2 stages. Talk about that. So how will that work?
We've got music continuously between 1 o'clock and 10 p.m. City Ordinance wants us to be done making noise at 10 p.m. So we will start on the main stage, and then we'll go over to the side stage for acts in between. Most sets are between 60 and 75 minutes. Our headliner's got 90 minutes. They'll close the show at 8:30 p.m. on Saturday night. This year it's going to be very family-friendly. We've lowered the price of the general admission tickets a little bit to make it a little bit easier for people to bring their families.
Right, cool.
And we're excited. The production elements are great. We've got a great team of production people behind it this year.
Right.
They did it last year, and we got really positive feedback on the size of the stages and the sound and lighting. So we think it's a good experience for all attendees.
Yeah, no, it's a blast. I mean, it's a great day. Knock on wood, the weather will cooperate, right?
That's our goal.
All right, so you mentioned the general admission tickets. There's also an option for a VIP ticket. If you want to talk a little bit about what the differences are. What do you get with a VIP ticket?
Right. So with the VIP ticket is $175, and with that you get beer and wine will be included.
That's important.
As long as as well as food. So beer will be Variant again. They've been a great sponsor, and we can't wait to work with them again.
Love Variant. Yep.
Yep. Everyone does.
Yeah, exactly.
But we also will have prime seating, all this.
Nice.
Yeah, so it'll be
so
great.
VIP actually gets up front, maybe not up front, but access to
better access, higher tables to sit at. And,
cool.
Yeah, but there will be basically food going on all day, and
that's awesome.
Beer and wine will be flowing.
I'm sure it will be. Well, so you mentioned Variant as a sponsors, and I know you have a lot of sponsors on board. Obviously, looking for more sponsors and want to try to keep it local. So I don't know if you want to hit on that.
We've got sponsorship opportunities still open. We've met about half of our goal.
Good.
But we've got opportunities at all levels. We're going to have tent vendors this year, more tent vendors this year inside the festival perimeter. Last year we put them right outside.
Got it. Okay.
But this year we're going to include them inside the festival. We've got there'll be kid-friendly activities there. We'll have cornhole and some face painting and stuff like that in one corner. We've got a podcast going on from inside the festival from one of our friends who runs another podcast. It's all singer-songwriter oriented and music. There's going to be plenty of activities this year. I don't think people are going to be hurting for stuff to do while at the festival.
Right. So can you actually leave, go get, pick up the kids and then come back? You can come back and forth?
Yeah, if you've got a festival bracelet, we're allowing people to come
You're in
and go
all day.
as they please. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Re-entry.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right, so let's talk about trying to keep, some of the stuff in Roswell. I know Visit Roswell, Roswell Inc. are on board. Are there any other people that we could get maybe to come in and sponsor and be a help for this event?
Well, you, Bob.
I kind of put myself on the spot.
Yeah, exactly. We've really tried to keep this in Roswell and use Roswell sponsors. We're going to have all 3 breweries involved this year.
Nice, that's important.
We are trying to keep it in Roswell.
Same thing with the food, too.
Same thing with the food.
Yep.
It'll be a local Roswell company, but we are keeping it all inside Roswell.
Cool. Well, so I know, I mean, the website's awesome. You've got these flyers. We've got one here, but they've got all the bands. You can scan the QR code, go to the website, roswellmusicfestival.com. All the information's there. You can get your tickets. Really easy to use. Guys, anything else you want to hit on?
Well, the theming this year is going to be a little different. This year, we've aligned with the Shepherdsmen, which is a military veterans organization.
Good point. Yep.
And they roll under the SHARE initiative at the Shepherd Spinal Center. And so the theming this year is going to be very patriotic, and we're looking for American-made products to promote. So, there'll be a lot of flags. We'll have some veteran testimonials because the Shepherd Center is saving lives.
Yeah,
daily.
absolutely.
So this year's theme will be a little more focused on that, and we're excited about that.
No, it's all,
we're
and
really excited about that.
Not only the theme, but you're also giving some of the proceeds.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Donating some of the proceeds to them.
Absolutely.
So that's
Correct.
awesome.
And then when you sign up or when you go to buy a ticket, there's actually a little spot where you can go ahead and donate if you like.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Can I ask why you picked Shepherd's Men?
They're just a nationally known organization that we support.
Yep.
One of our committee members, there's 5 of us that really spearhead the committee, and we've all got, diverse things we bring to the table. I've got a production background.
Right.
Jeremy knows a lot of people, and he's kind of a business liaison. We've got Alan Carlquist, who's a property owner on Canton Street.
Yep.
We've got Jairus Hollander, who was in the music business with Gypsy Rose.
Yep.
Then we've got Jeremy Fort, and Jeremy Fort actually sits on the board of the Shepherdsmen.
Okay,
So
well, then that makes all the sense in the
it
world.
made sense to align with them, and we just feel really good about the work they're doing.
Yeah.
They're a great organization.
Well, you mentioned the team that you have. I mean, it's a lot of effort that goes into this. When do you start working on this? Like, did you start right after last year was over, pretty much?
No,
We
but we
took
probably
about
should have.
We took probably about a month off, and then discussions start
Right.
about bands, and finding the bands is usually
That's
the
number
the
one,
longest
right?
thing, and who's people going to come see? Are they playing around Atlanta?
Right.
Can we get them?
Right. Well, I saw Sister Hazel has a concert in like Opelika the day before the music
Right.
festival. So I mean, they're touring.
They're bringing their tour bus
Yeah,
down, and
that's
they're going
freaking cool.
to. I mean, they're setting up at 8 a.m. They're
Yep.
they're going to be ready to go.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all you've done to put this together. Year 2, it's going to be bigger and better than ever. Looking forward to it. May 18th. Gates open at 12. Music will be going from 1 to 10. It's an awesome time. Beer, food. Looking forward to it. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
very much for having
Can't
us.
wait.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
See you there.